Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2015. The album, Dad AF. Rock on, gold dust woman. All right, let's get right to this video. People always ask me if I ever forget my intro. I just forgot my intro, so I had to refilm it. So anyway, today we're going to talk about Manny Mua and Manny Mua's Lunar Beauty release of his Moon Prism powder highlighters, of which there are 4. I did a video talking about this the other day. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how there's a drama surrounding the release. There is always some kind of drama. You know, it's either like James Charles and Jeffree Star sell out that quick, and Manny and Laura don't, or, you know, like there's always some technical problem with the website, or there's always some drama surrounding somebody's release. And I was sitting there today, and I was watching all this go on, and at first I was kind of like, oh, like, this doesn't look good, because this technical stuff that's going on, right? And then I was like, or is there a possibility that Manny wants it to be this way because it would drive traffic to his website if people were talking about it? But I don't really believe that to be true, because very quickly, Manny got on Twitter and he started addressing what the questions were. But one of the things that was interesting to me was that he didn't just come out with like a tweet across Twitter. Don't call in sick with the tweets, just don't. He didn't come out with a tweet right across the board. You guys are so confused what we're talking about. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shim-a-lang, dang, ding-dong, ding. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Oh, I'm in great spirits today, Jane. I'm going to have some natural highlight after I buy the Moon Prism powder. Yeah, I'm trying to buy all 4 and get my discount. Oh, you bought 2, but you didn't get your discount? Well, oh, Jane, I hurt my lip. But, yeah. No, I got my 4 and the discount came at the end, but it wasn't explained and there aren't any bundles and I'm so confused. No. I'm exclusively a Manny Mua fan. No, I only buy his products. No, Jane, no. Only Manny products. Well, all right, well, if you get your 15% discount, let me know, because it's now almost 2 hours into the sale, and it's still not fixed. All right, Jane, I'll talk to you in just a little bit. So anyway, old Jane and Vivian, they're trying to buy their products, those dedicated fans of Manny Mua. So anyway, let's get right into this video, like I said, because I'm at 2 minutes and 52 seconds and I haven't explained what happened yet. So, Manny released his Lunar Beauty highlighters today. Now, let me tell you something that's interesting about this, okay? In retrospect to the drama that was suggested last week, that Jeffree came out and said he was going to release his, and Manny was releasing his, and there was this back and forth, and who was releasing their first, and was Jeffree being shady, and was Manny being shady, and all this kind of stuff. Was it shady boots? Okay. So we're all trying to figure it out. Well, I'm sitting there today, and I'm like watching all of this go down, and I'm like, is there a possibility that Manny released his on the 17th because he knows that Jeffree is releasing his on the 19th, which would explain why the website isn't up to par where it needed to be, because maybe these technical problems aren't fixed yet. Listen, I'm telling you right now, okay, this whole idea when you sell something on a website, okay, that we're testing, or the back end isn't fixed, or all that kind of stuff, I just don't buy it. I just don't, okay? When you're having a major makeup launch on a website, you would think that stuff was already fixed, unless you were doing it a couple days early and not everybody had been able to do everything. So if you watch my past video, what you know is that at the beginning of April, which I actually noticed in retrospect, on Manny's birthday, Jeffree tweeted out when he was releasing all of his products, and that he was releasing his concealer in April. He didn't say when, just April. Then Manny came out and said that he was releasing his video last weekend. Then Jeffree came out and said that he was releasing his video the next day, or something like that. He had filmed his video. Then Manny came out and said that he was releasing his video. He said he was releasing his products on the 17th, but Jeffree had already come out with his video saying that he was releasing his products on the 19th. It's exhausting, isn't it? Do I think that there is some back and forth with who's trying to get their products out first? Yes, I absolutely do. It's just too much, you guys, okay? I think that Manny was trying to do some damage control, and he knew that a lot of people are going to be buying Jeffree's products, and so those people that are going to save their money for Manny's products and Jeffree's products, he knew that he had to get to some of them first, because, listen, not everybody's got $300 just sitting around to buy some concealers and highlighters. They just don't, right? So, okay. So he releases his products today. It goes off at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it was interesting because I got on the website like right at 3 o'clock. And it was like, it wasn't like functioning correctly right at 3 o'clock. But it like within minutes, it started working. And then what was interesting to me about it was trying to add the highlighters to get the discount. And it didn't say, well, first of all, he mentioned that there would be bundles. He didn't say when there would be bundles. He just said there would be bundles. Now, I have to tell you, Manny, I haven't been to your website in a long time, okay? But I was not happy about that lip gloss being sold out because I want that lip gloss. I heard it is, no, honest to God, you guys, I've heard it's like the finest lip gloss in the entire world. Like, I want that lip gloss so bad. So anyway, but it sold out. And this was the other thing that was interesting to me on his website. And I know that this is kind of like a lot of beauty influencers do this, but a lot of his products are sold out on his website, which I get, right? But if you are going to have a major launch like the highlighters, it would kind of make sense to have some, stock in there as well so that you can sell the other products. I mean, maybe having like, I don't know, like an eyeshadow palette being sold out, I totally get that, right? But to have like 4 or 5 products on your website sold out when people are coming over there for the highlighters, it does kind of make you wonder if right now Manny doesn't have the money to reinvest in his company, because why wouldn't he have all of those products on there? Because I just was like looking through his tweets and trying to see like how he was rectifying these questions that people had. And somebody said in there, I have to work and I don't have the money right now to buy the whole collection. And she said, but she bought one highlighter and then she also bought like a liquid lipstick in there as well, right? Well, okay, so that's available. So people that are going to come there and buy the highlighters are going to want to possibly buy other products as well. But a lot of them are sold out, like the lip gloss. And I was really surprised about that, So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if like there's some reason why he hasn't restocked those, but you would think that you would want to get that done. Like, for example, Jeffree Star is doing a pretty good job of making sure that his products are restocked before he goes and releases the concealers on the 19th, right? So I did think that that was interesting. So anyway, here was the deal. In the video, Manny said on his YouTube video, and I'll get this correctly, some info about the Moon Prism powders. They launch April 17th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on lunarbeauty.com. Each highlight retails for $26 US, and there will be bundles available. There are no bundles available that I can see. So I don't know. If they're over there, they're not on the main page listed as bundles. And he has other bundles listed there. So I don't know if that's something that he's coming out later, but why would you advertise that there are bundles when there aren't bundles? Unless they're assumed bundles with discounts. But if you further read, it doesn't really make sense. Okay, unless this is what he's saying is a bundle. Buying 2 will save you 15%, and buying all 4 saves you 20%. Okay, now here's the deal. If he's assuming that that is a bundle to people that are buying it, because I went there to find a bundle, okay? Because if you go on his website, he has, here, I'll just go underneath here because I already have it pulled up. If you go on his website, oh no, Lord, I've got my cart pulled up and everything like that. He's got underneath here, palette bundle, collection bundle, lip bundle. There's no highlight bundle listed underneath there, not yet, unless it's still like he's working on getting the website updated, which then it makes you wonder, why wouldn't he have that already at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today when he was having his launch, unless his launch was earlier than he expected and he couldn't get all that stuff together. Which, why would the launch be earlier than expected? Possibly to get ahead of Jeffree Star. Who knows, okay? So, I don't know. It was interesting to me about all that. But when you go underneath here, here was the thing. So I went in and I tried to do 2 different things. It says buy 2 will save you 15%. Now, when I went in there and I did that, it doesn't show any kind of discount, okay? So I don't know where that's at. But when you buy 4 and you go in there, what happens is immediately when you add 4, it goes to like 3, and then it adds one underneath there for 0. So you're really only paying for 3, and you get a 20% discount on it. Let me tell you what I think is fantastic about this, okay? It's the sale point, because a lot of people were having issues with the price point on this. But when you look at the discount that you can possibly get, it's actually not that bad, right? So I went in there, the price for 2, it shows, is $52, okay? Well, if you would get the discount, I mean, it doesn't say there's any discount, but the discount would be almost $8. So 52 minus 7.8 is $44 for 2 highlighters, okay? So $22, so that's not bad. I don't think that's a bad price necessarily, but I don't know, like a lot of people are having issues with the price point. Now, what was interesting to me was when you went in here and you bought 3, okay? So here, I'll show you a screenshot right here if you buy 3, so you guys can see what happens. If you buy 4, I mean, it shows 3 at the top. No, I was mistaken, not 0 at the bottom, but 1 below, and then 1 below, and then it comes to a price of $78. Now, let me tell you the trick about this. At the top, it says free domestic shipping, $75 and up. Buy any 3 Prism powders, get 1 free. So that's absolutely correct. And $78 for 4 Prism powders plus free shipping and handling, I think is honestly a pretty good price, okay? And all these people are talking about the pricing. So maybe he didn't want to come out necessarily with a bundle at first, but people are so confused by it because they don't understand. Like, first you said you're going to say that. First you said that you're going to have a bundle. Second, the 15% discount isn't working. Well, he addresses it on Twitter. Now, here's my issue with it, okay? If you were having a major makeup launch and you were going to have all these discount codes and no bundles and all this kind of stuff, why wouldn't you put a tweet out addressing all of it? Like, just say, hey, you guys, blah, 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 blah. The discount codes work this way. I know people are confused by it, whatever, okay? He's not doing that. And I don't understand why. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, if he's not doing it, then maybe people that wouldn't necessarily buy his products would go over to the website to see if it's true. So is there some truth to this drama? Is driving traffic to his website? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it would make sense, right? It's the same idea that we always stir up drama around a release because people think that if you're talking about them, then it'll get you to go over to their website and buy their products. I don't know. But I did think it was interesting. And then all these people are commenting underneath here and congratulating him and stuff like that. And somebody says, how come there's no 15% off? And he says, it's still in test mode. They don't go live for another 45 minutes. There were several people underneath here that said that they or their friends were able to buy products before it had gone live. So people were being able to buy products while it was in test mode, which isn't really fair, okay, when you're talking about your release time and things like that. I mean, let's just say if Manny had sold out. He didn't. It's been 2 hours and he hasn't sold out. But let's just say, I mean, like with Jeffree Star stuff, like his stuff sells out like right away. James Charles, his stuff sells out right away. Which I just want to say really quick, it was interesting because I was talking about like product releases and launches and restocking and things the other day. And somebody, 2 questions, like, well, a question and a statement I got in the comment sections, which you guys have been so great about the comment section lately. It's been so much fun to read. I read every comment. You guys are having great conversations down there, so thank you. But one of the things that was interesting to me was that somebody asked, you know, like, how many are they really ordering? And I think Jeffree talked about this maybe in a Shane Dawson series. If not, I think he's going to talk about it in the next one. I'm hoping that I'm assuming that's all about how to put products together. But how many units do they really buy? Because it makes you wonder, like, how they sell out so quick. I mean, if you're buying 10,000 units, right, and that's what you're putting up in your first launch, then it would make sense that you sell out real quick. If you're putting 200,000 units out, then it wouldn't make sense. I mean, are you selling? But to us, we don't really know. So one person could be buying 5,000 units, the other person could be buying 500,000 units, but to us, it just looks like an overall sellout. You know what I mean? Where there's not any really, there's not true baseline to what a sellout looks like, if that makes sense. They're all a bunch of sellouts. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make, there's no baseline to it. So what Jeffree Star might be how much he's selling out, or James Charles, is different to like Jane, or to Manny, or Laura, or whoever, okay? So anyway, I thought that was interesting. The other thing I thought was interesting was that there was an employee, I think it was from Ulta, that said that every time there's a new launch of James Charles, they literally only get like 5 or 10 pallets in the store, which means they sell out that quick, okay? Well, that would make sense then why it's like they just constantly sell them out. It's not like, I was under the assumption that like these Ultas were getting like 1,000, okay, or 10,000, but that's obviously not the case because then they wouldn't be selling out that quick. So is he releasing a smaller number and that's why he's just constantly selling out? And then it kind of drives that idea in your head that, oh my God, James Charles is selling out of his palette again and again and again. I have to have it. Smart, right? That would be smart. So anyway, if you go underneath here, it's interesting what all these people are saying. If you are wanting the bundle from Lunar Beauty, Manny Mua, once you add 4 highlighters to your cart and hit checkout, the site automatically deducts $26. So it is buy 3, get 1 free. there, that explains it really well. Okay, then all these people are just like, support your faves, Manny Mua, I can't wait to get my highlighter, and they're showing their receipts. And then people are asking in here, okay, so his tweet that he put out was, you guys, we're officially live on lunarbeauty.com. Oh my God, come on Moon Prism Powders. P.S. For those who buy 2 highlights and the discount does not go through, my team will be manually be putting them in. You will definitely get your discount, babe. So that says that if you go through. Now, I didn't go through and add all my information and do all that kind of stuff because, I mean, I have such natural highlight. I don't need it, okay? No. I do love highlight. I do. Like, when I'm, like, in the middle of the mall and you can see that, like, somebody, like, really took time with, like, their highlight and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, my God. Like, you could see it a mile away. I love it, right? Because when you're, like, watching the beauty influencer drama and stuff like that, you kind of get this impression that, like, everybody does it, but that's not the case. And so it's, like, 1 in 500 at a mall. You know what I mean? And I live for it. I love it. I do. I don't know why. You think we'll ever, like, be out of the phase of highlighter? Okay. And then somebody said, highlighters aren't on Beauty Bay yet. I'm kind of sad. He said they'll be there in the next couple, or, oh wait, they will be. They received them in the mail, or they received them in the UK today. And then, so we get a refund if the discount doesn't go through. And he said, my team will manually discount your order back end. So yes. Are they going to be available at a European retailer too? Customs here is, okay, when it comes to importing cosmetics outside Europe, and he said on Beauty Bay. And so apparently for those people that are out of the United States, it will be available on Beauty Bay. You can go over there and check it out. And it's just more and more people on here saying that they got their products. They're so excited. Oh my God, I got my products. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Do you think when everybody gets their products, you know, and then they all put them on at one time, it's like if you were an astronaut looking down from outer space, you'd look down on the earth and all you would see is Manny Mua's highlighters. Just 2 shining into the world, you know. Everybody needs a highlighter. So anyway, it'll be interesting. Let me see if he said anything else while I've been on here. Was there a bundle of all 4 Prism powders? Did I miss it? Oh wait, here we go. Okay, now my video might be completely irrelevant, but I doubt it. And he said, yes, babe, you add all 4 to your cart and it automatically deducts ones. And then somebody said, I ordered 2 Mercury highlighters before you announced the code, so I didn't get 50% off. He said, my team will manually be putting them in for you. Don't you worry. And by team, he means mom and dad. Because you know that they work for him. I would not want to be that team today. Mother! Sheila didn't get her 15% discount! Get on it now or you're not getting your Chipotle for lunch! I mean, can you even imagine? All these back-end orders. Why wouldn't you fix it before you went into it? It makes no sense to me. But anyway, congratulations on your release, Manny. I hope you sell out. People always want to know, like, why some people sell out and why some people don't. You know, Manny didn't sell out of his last one, I don't think, till like 2 or 3 days. So, I mean, I think we're under this assumption, you know, in 2019 that if you don't sell out in 5 minutes flat, then your products aren't worth it. And that is just not the case, okay? It just isn't the case. I don't know about you, but for me, like, I'm awfully pissed when I go to a store to find something, like the new Sprite lemonade, whatever it's called, or the orange Coke, which I'm reviewing on my review channel today, Glamour Shots. I'm awfully pissed when I go to the store to go buy those products and they're sold out. So I don't care if products are sold out. I just don't, okay? Just keep on coming in. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. And you know, I always thought it was interesting, like back in the day, I do think it's a tactic. Because Tana Mojo back in the day, she would have like these phone cases, and they were very basic phone cases. They just had some designs on them, and they really said nothing about Tana Mojo. And like the whole world would be like, oh my God, I love you so much. But it would be like all the letters, which I don't know. And because I'm not a millennial. But anyway, if you didn't know, I'm the old man of YouTube. So I don't know, it's like ILYSMIRL. I love you so much in real life, Tana. Okay, oh my God, just buy my phone case so I can go to Coachella. Okay, but anyway, so she would like say, oh my God, I'm gonna sell out of these and they're never gonna be available again. Why would you do that? Like, if you had a bestseller, why wouldn't you just sell more of them? Like, it makes absolutely no sense, right? So it's a total sales marketing move, right? It's like supply and demand. And I don't know, it's just not that deep for me. It just isn't. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love ya, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.